To the Widow Douglas, August 18, 1854. How distraught I become as I begin to relay to you the events of my endeavors, as the story I begin speaking of has greatly affected my health and countenance. As you have already heard by gossip in town, no doubt, I began my journeys northward with Jim a couple weeks ago. My thirst for adventure and insatiable passion for predilections of the kind had me separated from Jim a few times along our journey. Whilst I was in solitude, I befriended a man of kind benevolence that invited me to dwell with his family until I could be reunited with my travel companion, as soon as I learned the name of this family, the Grangerfords, and their son, my new acquaintance, Buck Grangerford. During my stay, I became educated on the local news of the town, and most interestingly, the feud that existed between the Grangerfords and a family from a town over, the Shepherdsons. The knowledge of the origins of such a feud remained unknown, and I was cognizant of my role during my stay among their household, to cause no quarrels or troubles to interfere and remain at peace among them. However, one night I recall with horror the events that sadly took place at the riverside. The feud ran deep within their bones, and blood red did this feud become. As I heard the shots fire through the air, I quickly, with haste, garnered all strength to climb a tree nearby, running for any shelter that might protect me from the Shepherdsons' rage. As the night crept on, I later ventured down to the dreadful spot where their lifeless limbs lay, and I, out of respect, covered their faces with a small veil in an attempt to hide the murder there. At that precise moment, I recalled a possible reason for this abhorrous event that occurred, and I began to remember the letter from a Shepherdson to Sophia Grangerford that they were to be united in their love despite their present fate. Nothing compares to the grief I felt and the guilt that lays before me if I would have thought enough to explain their mischievous plan. But no matter the forces that would have concealed them, destiny would have found them out, and would have brutally triumphed over the circumstances. I refuse to speak any more of the violent acts which I cannot as easily rid of in my mind. Do not concern your thoughts with me, for I vowed never to return to their abode, and the friends I once cared for dearly. Jim and I march on through our journey, our life, for the better. I miss you dearly. I entreat you, write. Sincerely, Huck.